This is Ransomware with Alec Whipperman. What is ransomware? Well, ransomware is malicious software that gets on your computer and it blocks access until you pay a ransom. Now, ransomware does a lot of things. Ransomware may prevent you from accessing Windows or using certain features. It's going to encrypt files so you can't use them, whether it's a Word document with stored passwords for other accounts that you have, whether it's family pictures. Ransomware is also going to demand you pay money. That's why it's called ransomware, right? They're holding something of yours for ransom until they get something that they want, which is money. Or you may have to complete some surveys. I hate surveys. So what's the process? Ransomware typically gets on a computer via email. You receive spam email. It has malware in it. It's got a link. It's got a file. It's got a folder. You click it, malware downloads. Once the malware downloads, it's going to start encrypting files. It's going to start denying you access to features of Windows. It's going to start doing something behind the scenes. Once those things have been accomplished by the ransomware, you're going to be told about it. How can you pay a ransom if you don't know something's being held for ransom? So a prompt comes up. Hey, we've encrypted your files. And you have to pay us $300 in order to get access back, right? These payments are mainly made using Bitcoins. So, am I safe at home? We continue to live an ever-evolving digital lifestyle, and because of that, more and more data is being stored on our computers, on our cell phones. Things like passwords, credit cards, bank account information, birth certificates. Hell, even the recent visited places are stored in your iPhone. Private conversations that you have with personal information. You know, this stuff's important to us. We want it back. We need it. Am I safe at work? Ransomware doesn't just impact home computers. Ransomware infects computers regardless of where they're at. So businesses, financial institutions, academic institutions, government agencies, any organization that has a computer connected to the internet may be infected. So, what are the potential issues? Well, loss of sensitive or proprietary information. Do we have a bakery that makes the best gluten-free cookies? Do we have a recipe that's stored on our system that we need access to but we can't get because the files are encrypted? Due to this, we have a disruption in our regular operations. We can't make our gluten-free cookies today because we don't have the recipe. And due to that, financial losses occur, right? We can't make a product, we can't sell it, and potential harm to a reputation, right? We're a police department and we actually had to pay a ransom in order to access our systems. We, the police, had to give the criminals what they wanted in order for us to continue doing our jobs. Ransomware is on the rise. So as reported by PC World, CryptoLocker, which is a popular variant of ransomware, likely made its operators tens of millions of dollars. That's a lot of money, and that's a lot of computers, until the authorities disrupted the network in May 2014. They shut down the CryptoLocker command and control servers and the Game Over Zeus bot and infrastructure that spread the malware. So the authorities finally doing something. But again, as we evolve our strategies to take down these ransomware culprits, they're developing new stuff. And as of right now, they're ahead of the game, right? They always got something. They're always one-upping us. So going into cost here, how much is your data worth? How much would you pay someone to get your information back? Your thousands and thousands of photos that you've collected over the years, that you've taken from your picture books and you put onto a digital hard drive, right? You're storing these things and now someone stole them. How much would you pay them to get your stuff back? Ransomware, the nuisance fee for restoration of encrypted files is often $200 to $2,000. Okay, sometimes it's higher in cases, sometimes it's a little lower. Again, it depends on the type of ransomware you're dealing with. Here's another little fact for you. Between mid-March and August 24th, 2014, more than 600,000 systems were infected with the crypto wall variant of ransomware. Again, that's a lot of systems. So just doing a little bit of basic math for you here. 600,000 times $200 is $120 million. Okay, that's at the low end of this range that we're given above. We have a $600,000 times $2,000, $1.2 billion. $1.2 billion. That's insane. So I guess that is worth quite a bit. Moving on. How do I prevent being a victim? Right? What can I do to prevent ransomware from getting onto my computer at home, at my work computers? Well, keep your firewall turned on. And be smart, guys. Don't open spam email messages. Hey, click here for a new PS4. No one's going to be giving out a PS4 if you just click on a link. That's suspicious. Don't click them. Keep all the software on your computer up to date, right? Java, keep it up to date. Windows, keep it up to date. They're being updated for reasons, mainly because of security flaws. So please keep your software up to date. Do yourself a favor. Make sure automatic updating is turned on. Hey guys, you have features that update your stuff automatically for you. Use them. So here's some more advice by some experts to avoid attacks and protect yourself. Use reputable antivirus software and a firewall. Guys, there's plenty of free options out there for antivirus software. If you don't want to use an antivirus software, run some malware bits, scans every now and then. Keep your stuff up to date. Back up your information. Again, you can create ways to make this easy. Keep an external flash drive or an external hard drive on your desktop. And every day, take a few minutes, back up your software. Exercise caution. We just talked about this. Hey, free PS4, click here. Don't do it. It's not going to happen. You're not that lucky. Disconnect from the internet. If you aren't using the internet, if you are mainly a writer, if you are mainly a, graphic designer, you don't have to be on the internet all the time. Disconnect. Alert the authorities. Yeah, you should alert somebody, but at the end of the day, you're kind of on your own here, unless it's something dramatic. You call the police station. They came to get ransomware off their computers. So, I don't know how I feel about that one. Update your security software. Again, goes hand in hand with update your software. If it has an update, it's probably for a security flaw. Update it. So, are you one of the lucky few that are already a victim? There's all kinds of programs that will remove ransomware. Tons of different programs are removing ransomware nowadays. There are also many ways to remove ransomware. Nope, I said that twice. Remember, different types of ransomware may require a different means of removal, right? Just like anything, there's always going to be numerous variants of it. One ransomware may require one method of removal. Another variant may require another means of removal. It just depends. Keep in mind that ransomware is going to evolve. We just stated this above. Our methods are going to have to evolve as well. So the software that I might be showing you guys right now may not work in a month, in 2 months, in 3 months, right? As we keep developing ways to remove this stuff, the ransomware developers are going to create ways to evade us as well. So in these next few slides, which is basically a video I have set up, I'm going to show you guys how you can remove ransomware. So you're not going to be able to hear the volume now that I'm talking about this, so I'm just going to kind of do a voiceover on this as well. So here you're just seeing an image of what you may be facing as you are presented with a ransomware prompt. Your files are encrypted. Please pay us $300 to get your money or get your files back. Right? I've got a bunch of important stuff on there. I'm going to pay them to get my money back. So in just a second here, we're going to move on to Hitman Pro. This software is awesome. It's free. They have a paid version as well if you want to get a little bit more feature from it. The download links are on the right here, which I'm showing with the mouse. I'm going to be downloading the Hitman Pro 64-bit to match my operating system, as obviously. And in this video, I already had downloaded the software. It's only like 10 megabytes, super small. And this stuff creates a boot-ready USB drive with the software already on it. So you don't have to worry about using Rufus or something and formatting the disk drive to be, bootable and so forth. This does it for you. So we're going to go ahead and click on this little ninja here. As you can see the prompt, it says USB flash drive. You do need a USB flash drive, and you do need a ransomware non-infected computer. So borrow your friend's laptop, use your family computer. You're just creating a little USB flash drive. So we'll go ahead and click on this, and you'll notice that my USB drive pops up. Again, this is super easy to use, guys. I've already downloaded the software to ensure that it works, but I'm going to go ahead and go through this process again just to show you how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and click Install Kickstart, 8 gigabytes, not too big. Most USB flash drives nowadays are standard 8 at least. Do you want to reformat your hard drive? Yes, I do. There's nothing on it. Software gets downloaded. Okay, this is formatting it to be a boot drive. It's downloading the software. Excuse me. And if you look up top here, you'll see a few things that this does, right? Boot your own ransom operating system. Bypasses ransomware on the master boot record. That's huge right there. A lot of times ransomware won't allow you to boot in safe mode so that you can download and run some Malwarebytes software, for example, to find this stuff and get rid of it. So this actually bypasses that. Even if you're presented with a ransomware prompt that's covering your whole screen, not allowing you to click or use any hotkeys to bring up any menus, this stuff from the USB will automatically start scanning and removing this stuff for you. So it's great, super easy to use. It's awesome, awesome stuff. It's also great for prevention as well. If you have a bunch of computers that you're worried about, throw this on there. Pay for a license. If you automatically click something and ransomware starts downloading behind the scenes, you'll be prompted. It'll automatically stop that ransomware from being installed, and you will have the decision as to if you want to throw a quick scan down, you want to just completely deny the ransomware from installing. It's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and stop this. So here are my references right here. But just to kind of sum things up, ransomware is always going to be a problem until we make a huge breakthrough that's going to kind of step us way ahead of the developers of this stuff. There are tools to prevent it. There are tools to remove it. Like I said earlier, it's going to continue to evolve. It's going to continue to be a nuisance until we can really make progress in, putting our foot down and finding a way to completely block this stuff entirely. So that's my presentation on ransomware. I hope you liked it, and thank you very much.